For those who don't know me, nice to meet you. I'm Rafa Oliveira and welcome to Organize Sem Frescuras. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can keep up with all the new videos here on the channel. You'll get a notification right on your phone. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can have a much more organized and practical life. Well, talking about today's video, I divided it into two parts, okay? It's like what you can't get wrong in cleaning and what you can't get wrong in organizing, all right? Putting them all together, there will be 10 tips, right? So let's get to the first warning that you really shouldn't repeat in your kitchen, which is, do you know what it is? It's keeping the same dish towel for several days. For those who don't know, dish towels have a lot of germs and bacteria. After all, we end up drying our hands on them and then they stay damp. And moisture, that is, when it's a bit wet, is a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. So it's recommended that you change your dish towel every single day. Just take it off and let it soak with soap and chlorine-free bleach so you don't fade the poor things. Make it a habit to always change your dish towels every day. Another very common mistake that we often overlook is leaving the dishes draining in the dish rack forever. The right thing to do is let them drain, dry, and then put the dishes away. Do you know why? Because sometimes the kitchen looks all nice, clean, and organized, but just the fact that the dish rack is full of dishes makes it seem like the whole kitchen is messy. So get into the habit of letting them dry. And once they're dry, put the dishes away. You'll see the difference it makes. This is also a habit we need to do every time after washing the dishes. Give it a little time, then go for it. And speaking of dishes, don't leave dirty dishes in the sink, guys. Look, I know, because it's the easiest thing to just pile up the dishes and leave them in the sink, right? What's the problem with that? First, it breeds bacteria. Another thing is the smell. No matter how much you put water in or let them soak, it leaves an unwanted odor in the kitchen. Not to mention, guys, come on, it doesn't take much to wash the dishes, right? So to keep dishes from piling up in the sink, I always say, if you dirty a plate, wash the plate right away. If you dirty a glass, wash the glass right away. You know? That way you don't let it pile up. And also, it's important to wash things immediately, okay? Especially at night. Don't go to bed with a sink full of dishes. It's so nice to wake up with the kitchen already clean. You'll save so much more time. And then a clean kitchen to make that morning coffee. Doesn't that sound wonderful, guys? Take out the trash bag every day and wash the bin every day as well. Because believe it or not, guys, the trash can is considered the item with the most bacteria and germs in the kitchen. In fact, I've already made a video talking about the 5 items with the most bacteria. I'll leave the video here for you to click. You'll be amazed. But the winner, right, the one that's full of bacteria, is the kitchen sink trash can. Be sure to remove the bag. You can even wipe it down with 70% alcohol to disinfect it well, and always keep the lid closed. Actually, the best thing is not to have one at all. I mean, have a trash bin, but keep it farther away from your kitchen. I have one in my kitchen on the counter, but every day I go through this cleaning ritual, and you should also disinfect it. Another thing that collects a lot of dirt and we often forget to clean is the drain inside the sink. Grab an old toothbrush or take a toothpick, wrap it with some steel wool, and then use it to clean out that black gunk that builds up there. So it's important to do this cleaning because there's always a bit of mold that forms there, and that's not good at all, right? And you can also use a brush to really clean inside the sink, especially in those corners where a lot of dirt tends to accumulate, okay? So don't forget about those little spots. And to wrap up the kitchen cleaning mistakes, so we can move on to the organization mistakes in the same video, okay? So take a quick break, everyone. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, everyone. Look at these great tips I'm sharing with you. And I'm not even charging anything for it. So like the more likes I get, the more inspired I am to make videos like this one, all right? So for example, if you have a stainless steel countertop or a granite countertop and it's not very shiny, it's looking dull, then check out this tip. Use a degreasing product with a warm cloth. Just wipe it over the entire surface. That's it. You can also keep it clean with concentrated neutral detergent and just a small amount of product. Rafa, but is there a right or wrong way to organize? There's no right or wrong way to organize. What really matters is having a more practical home, making better use of your space. But there are a few things I've written down on my list here that will actually get in the way of making the most of your space and having a more practical kitchen. One of them, which I mentioned, is stacking cups. Guys, stacking cups is a bit risky, right? Because sometimes you go to grab one, maybe your hand is wet, or you just grab it the wrong way and it breaks. Look, there's no need for that. So nowadays, there are wider rack products that you can fit in to make better use of space without having to stack your cups. Stacked cups or glasses are just an accident waiting to happen. And honestly, I don't think it looks good in terms of organization either. It just looks kind of off, way too much. Another common organizing mistake, you know what it is? It's having too many kitchen containers in your house. Take a look at the containers you have and count how many don't have lids or how many are all stained or scratched. Sort through your container collection because you can definitely get rid of a lot of them that you don't even use. I know because we just keep accumulating more and more, and then there's not even space left to store your favorites, right? So go through and organize your containers, nest them inside each other to save space, and put the lids next to them. Do the same thing with your pots and pans, guys. Stack them inside each other and you can place the lids to the side to make better use of space in your kitchen. Don't hoard too many pots and pans either, because some people barely cook and still have, 2 full sets of cookware. Well, another thing we tend to keep in the kitchen are broken utensils or appliances we no longer use, just sitting there, taking up space. So guys, take this opportunity to let go of these items or anything that's in poor condition, because all of that just piles up in a corner of your kitchen. You end up not even using it and you lose space. So be practical and go for it, okay? If you want, fix it, sell it, make a little money, but don't just leave things lying around that you don't use, okay? Those juice extractors that are super hard to clean. Things like that on that level, And finally, stuffing random items into drawers. Let's not do that, right? Especially that drawer for larger utensils. I imagine you have a drawer like that. Do you? Well, one great solution that I really like is first to sort through what you actually use. And then I like to install a metal bar in a corner of the kitchen so you can hang your nicest utensils, because that way it also becomes part of the decor. Not to mention that everything is within reach, it looks nice, and you free up a drawer. So don't go cluttering up your drawer, okay, folks? Now tell me in the comments which of these mistakes you make at home. I want to know. Let's share them here so we don't repeat them, all right? Take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel and check out the other videos. Big kiss and see you next time.